Air cheers.
Welcome back, everybody, to Reaching for the Bars. Today we're going to talk about everybody's irrational fears. We got some stuff out on Instagram, and then we're going to go around the loop, see what everybody thinks, and get everybody's opinion on it.
Yep. This is our Halloween spooktacular episode. It's spooktacular.
It's crazy that it's already Halloween. I know I just had a kid, and time has started to blur a little bit, but it jumped on me quick.
Halloween does that sometimes. That's gonna be Christmas. That's gonna be Christmas. You have to buy all the presents.
It's like it comes at the same time every year.
Speaking of real quick, how's the baby doing?
Doing good. So when you have a kid like Odin, y'all know Odin, he's a pretty great kid. Everyone told me that, your second one's going to be a real piece of crap. And it's going to scream, and it's going to be a nightmare. You have one good one, you have one bad one. That's not true. Our little daughter is an angel. She sleeps she's like last night, she slept like 3 hours feeding. That's
Damn.
Great.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I got like 6 hours of sleep last night.
That's more than I got.
Dude, that's
I
a
ain't got
lot.
A baby.
What are you doing where you're not getting 6 hours?
I was. To be honest with you guys, I'm gonna just put it out there right now. I've been watching Baywatch. And it's really hard for me to turn it off.
Like the TV series?
Yeah, the TV series. It's incredible. It's incredible. Yeah, I'm on season 5.
Did us talking about steroids last week and
Well, I started watching Baywatch in preparation for the steroids episode once I pulled up David Hasselhoff, and now I can't stop. It's really, the stuff is hysterical.
It is funny.
Like Mitch Buchanan's like, I'm gonna solve this murder, and he's like, you just the movie couldn't be more accurate. It's like, you're just a lifeguard. You don't solve murders. He's like, yes, I do.
Yes,
I absolutely solve murders.
So it's funny in the fact that it's like back then it was serious.
Oh,
but
yeah.
now today it's funny because you make fun of it.
But it's funny. But I'm also very emotionally invested in this show right now. Like, I can't stop. Laura's like, what are you watching? I was like, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna tell you. You don't even know what it is.
She's like, is that Pamela Anderson?
I was like,
is that why you're slicking your hair back now?
Yeah.
You're like going for the full Baywatch vibe?
Last night I was like, I'm watching the debate. I'm not watching Baywatch.
Oh my gosh! Did anybody watch that?
No, I don't even want to talk about it.
We're not going to talk about it, but they did follow through and mute the mics. I thought that it was.
Yeah, it was fine.
I watched a clip of it. It was way better than.
I mean, it was better than the first one, but,
Oh my
but only
gosh.
because they muted it. And I turned it off because they're it's whatever. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, no opinion.
Okay, so we put out a post on Instagram because this is our Halloween episode, and we talked about irrational fear. So to me, an irrational fear would be like everybody's like, I'm afraid of getting mauled by a bear. It's like, I'm absolutely afraid of that.
Absolutely.
You should definitely carry a gun in the woods.
I'm definitely afraid of that.
Don't
Yeah,
get
but
mauled
I'm
by a
talking
bear.
like irrational fears are something that's funny.
Yeah.
To me, is what an irrational fear is. So
Let me ask you this before we jump off: is being scared of the dark an irrational fear? Because technically,
I think there's a lot of people afraid of that.
right, but is that an irrational fear? Because technically, it's more of a fear of the unknown
Go ahead.
than the dark, because all the dark is it takes away the light and it makes you not aware of what's around you. So your fear is just your imagination. It's really an irrational fear, right?
So for those of you wondering, Mabry just explained what darkness was.
Thank you.
He's like, if you didn't know, darkness is the absence of light. And when it's light, you can see, and when it's dark, you can't.
You can't.
So I think it's irrational to be afraid of the dark whenever you're in a room that has been like the
Right.
lights were on.
Okay, yeah.
And then you turn the lights off, and
Right.
then you're afraid.
Yeah.
I
But
do that
if
all
you
the
walk
time.
into a dark room and you don't know what's in the room, like if you walk into a dark room and you don't know what's in there, then that's a rational fear.
This is a real thing that
Because
happened.
you're afraid of the unknown.
Yeah.
Because
yes.
you don't
But-
know
Exactly.
what's
Yeah.
Because
there.
bad things happen in the dark.
But like if I walk out of this
Yeah.
room right now and I'm the last one out and I turn the lights off and it's pitch black in here, I'm like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid of this because I've just been in here for
Right.
the last.
So let me tell you what I do is we'll walk upstairs for bed and shut the lights off as we go upstairs. And if I forgot something, I'm either 100% grabbing my gun or I'm turning all the lights back on.
Yeah.
There's no way I don't trust it.
No,
It could be one guy just waiting.
Because you're going back into a dark place.
Yeah, well, darkness is the absence of light.
Oh, good job. Thank you.
I learned that just now.
Look, I'm telling you, I guarantee you all of us here have ran at some point just because it was like this too dark. And like
100%.
you're like, you turned the light off
Yes.
and you didn't realize all the lights in front of you were already off, and you're like,
100%.
where's the stairs?
I can't. When I lived in Pennsylvania when I was growing up, I can't tell you when I was in high school or college how many times I would like breathe like a deep breath and then get out of my car and sprint to the house. It's like, who knows? Who knows what's out there? Rapers and murderers. I don't know.
I don't know.
Definitely not taking a gamble.
Ran from the car to my house, but
I mean, sprinted.
yeah, that's pretty good.
I get that.
I don't know
one
if I've ever
time-
done that. That's pretty funny.
The one time I was in my grandparents' basement and it's like unfinished, and there's the light switch on the opposite side of the there's a light switch at the top of the stairs, and there's a light switch on the opposite side that I thought turned on like an outside, like I don't know, like light to the outside and stuff. So I walk over and I flip it, and the whole entire basement goes pitch black. And I was young, but I freaked out. I started screaming. My parents came down and picked me. They're like, "You're okay." I was like, ah. I was like freaking out.
Caleb was 22.
Yeah, that's exactly. Right. It's the last time we went and visited them. So when I was younger, when I went to my grandparents' house, so they had the house the entire time I was alive. My grandparents passed away. My mom still has the house. I've never been in their basement because it is terrifying down there.
Irrational fear number one, just basements in general.
Well, my mom was like, well, I was just thinking when Caleb said unfinished, I was like, unfinished is the scariest type of basement. Like, it's the scariest type.
Why didn't you finish it?
But yeah, like, finish it. Put the drywall up. It's going to be safer. But, like, I wouldn't go. My mom would be like, can you go down and get some? That's where they would store, they would store, canned goods, like, way down at the bottom. I'd be like, I'm not going down there. Are you crazy?
I can't
There's
wait.
exposed block down there.
I can't wait till Odin and Camille are old enough to want to be like, hey, go do this real quick. Knowing good and well, they're hey, roll the trash can out to the street, and like I cut off all the lights outside. Yeah. They're like, hey,
that's like that Kevin Hart skit where he's like, I'm closing the door.
He's like, he starts running back. He's like, I locked
the door. Bye, son.
Oh, real quick, we had a major upgrade. Andrew has a microphone, so for all of you that couldn't hear him and thought it was funny, it's not as funny now. He has a microphone.
Andrew, say hello for the ladies.
Hello.
Ooh.
That was a little sultry.
And our guest last week, Dusty Kilgore, is sitting in and drinking beer and hanging out with us.
Yes.
He's back there.
One of the dudes.
He's our first live viewer.
Yes.
So this is a live podcast?
This is technically a live podcast.
This is our first live podcast.
Don't be spoiling it for everybody when you get out of here. It's
true. No spoiler alerts.
Yeah. We don't talk. It's locked down, shut, tight.
It's pretty much. Dusty's got it.
Till Monday.
All right. So let's talk about some of these irrational fears that people posted. Should we say last names and social security numbers?
Yeah, for
sure.
Absolutely.
Street
and
addresses.
All right, so it's spooky season.
Spooky, deep,
so
dark
this
fears.
post was originally about me, about one of my irrational fears of whenever I'm asleep, I keep all my appendages in the bed, underneath blankets, whatever it is, because I'm always afraid that something's going to reach up and touch me. I don't know, whatever it might be, but that's the original
blanket,
post.
because obviously the blanket or the cover is not going to protect you if someone were to reach up.
It doesn't.
I know. I'm just.
It's an irrational feel.
I get it. I get it. It's a very common one too.
Rapists can't rape you under covers. It's a known fact.
Dang
it! I almost raped you. I almost raped you.
So close.
I almost got
You're
him.
lucky you had that quilt on.
I was so close to raping you.
But
all right, so
All right,
so we have Tiffany. Being kidnapped or being kidnapped. So let's start with that one.
So I think her portion of this is being irrational is the fact that she's like, her fear is kidnapped, which should be a pretty real fear, but I think she realizes irrational because she shouldn't fear that regularly. Like no one's out to get her regularly. So I get that. But you should be cautious of people because they will take you.
Yeah, there's definitely kidnappers out there.
For sure. They have a new newborn son. Shout out to Preston Neal. They got a new one, so she needs to watch out for him getting taken. Tiffany's cute, so I mean that could happen. She needs to watch out for that stuff though. Maybe not too irrational.
Did you just say because she's a pretty girl, she should definitely be afraid of being kidnapped?
100%. She's a small, pretty girl. It's maybe not super irrational.
So if you're not small and pretty, don't even worry about it. Nobody's coming.
When I walk, let me tell you something. If I was afraid of getting kidnapped, it would be irrational. No one sees me and be like, hey, I want that guy. Like it's just there's nothing.
I guarantee you, there's some people out there that would be like, I'm going to get that guy.
So to clear everything up, Mabry just said, you don't have to be afraid of getting kidnapped unless you're small and cute like Tiffany. Then you need to be deeply afraid of being kidnapped.
So you said
I hope Tiffany doesn't listen to this because she's like, oh, that's such an irrational fear, and I'm just like, it's not. It's rational. You should be afraid.
Don't ever leave your car or your house. But my favorite is the second part of her comment here: constantly staring people down in the Target parking lot. What is that even?
It sounds like she's seeking fear to other people.
Yeah, she's like mean mugging people in the parking lot of Target. She's like, What you got there?
People are afraid of her kidnapping them.
100%. 100%.
That's what it sounds like.
All she needs is a white van, and she's just meeting.
Well, she says she'll never park next to a white van.
Yeah.
Well, 2 white vans in a row.
To be fair,
Sure. You never park next to a car exactly like yours.
To be fair, every murder that's ever happened in a parking lot has happened in a white van. That's a fair.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
It's just a good idea.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, unless they have candies and puppy, then you should definitely go to that van.
yeah.
Listen to me now. If a van has candies and puppies, you need to go to that van. It's going to be the most fun thing ever.
Have you seen the video? It's obviously, I hope it's a joke, but there's a video of a guy, and it starts off with him looking out the back of a van, and it pans his feet and looking to the front, and it's definitely like he's locked in it, and he's like, I'm beginning to think there's no candy. Oh, there most definitely is not.
So Tiffany, awesome. Thank you for the comment. Moving on, I'm hoping Mabry can shed a little light onto this. So
Yeah.
Gabby, your wife, posted and said, I used to be scared of my neck being exposed while I slept because of vampires.
Yep.
And loud toilets.
So wait, to be clear, is she doesn't want to expose her neck because of loud toilets?
No.
Oh,
For
okay.
the vampires.
Oh, okay.
These are two separate things.
It's like that toilet's about to get my neck.
Watch out. The volume of that toilet is going to get my neck. No, so it's vampires is one, and then when she was tiny, like they're talking like little, like when the toilet would flush, she would come running out of the bathroom scared of loud toilets. I don't think that she's still afraid of loud toilets. She's like, maybe we're going to have to adjust this. The volume of our toilet is ridiculous.
It just is what it is.
can't.
It either goes down or it doesn't. If it's quiet, you're not going to like
Yeah,
it.
you're not going to like what's in there.
You wake up in the middle of the night and you use the bathroom and you flush the toilet and you look over and Gabby's sitting there holding a knife like, what are you doing?
She's like, do you want me to sleep? Yeah, so I think the loud toilet, once again, vampires biting your neck. I don't think vampires exist. So I think
you don't know that. How could you possibly say that confidently? You don't know that for sure.
Hey, we're from Pennsylvania.
Oh.
You're thinking of Transylvania.
I know.
Oh, okay.
But Pennsylvania, definitely, if there were vampires in the United States, it'd be in Pennsylvania.
Have you ever seen
because
The Office?
Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
With Dwight? We live in Pennsylvania. Transylvania.
I guess that's fair.
I mean, come on.
I guess that's fair.
They're not in Alabama, let me tell you that.
We're pretty pasty in Pennsylvania. We're pretty pasty in
I don't think they could
Pennsylvania.
survive in the South.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's hot.
Okay, so Matt Everett's, shout out. He said if I I have to sleep on my back or on my right side, but never the left side. If I sleep on my left side, I'm pretty much guaranteed to have a nightmare / really stressful, confusing dream. Well, that's an easy answer. I know exactly what's happening. If he sleeps on that side, Courtney punches him right in the face. That's I can easily see that's what's going on.
Courtney sleeps on his left side.
Yeah, so she's just hammering him, and he's like, ah! I just had a nightmare. Somebody was punching me in the face, and she's like, "Oh my god, it sounds terrible."
He snores, and she's like, "Wow!"
Just 2 quick jabs, pop, pop.
He's like, "Ah,
nightmare."
He's like, "It's so real. My nose is bleeding."
Yeah.
Like that's scary.
I must have been she's like wiping her knuckles off. She's like, "Yeah, it sounds really scary, but good night." So Matt, we just solved your fear,
Yeah,
so don't
I
even need to
think-
worry about it now. Courtney's definitely punching you when you turn to her. Okay.
Record yourself when you sleep.
All right. So Brandon Spinner, shout out to meteorologist Brandon Spinner.
Meteorologist.
He says not weatherman. I
Yeah,
got.
don't-
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah,
that's wrong.
so
He's
wrong.
not a weatherman. He's a scientist, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Degree.
Science.
He's probably a
He's
doctor.
got a degree.
He's a doctor of weather.
He's like Bill Nye of weather.
Okay, I don't know about that. So he's afraid of big ass spiders and snakes.
That's not
me
irrational.
too. Me
That's
too.
not irrational. Like,
Yeah, that's a rational
poisonous spiders and poisonous snakes.
I feel like there's a lot of people afraid of
You
that.
should be afraid of that.
He used to think 100% that aliens were going to abduct him when he was younger. Well,
Ooh.
I mean that could be irrational depending on where you live.
Bob Lazar. You watch that documentary on
I did.
Netflix? I mean, you start
Did
to
you-
wonder.
have you guys watched that documentary? No.
Oh
Okay.
man,
You have?
it's
So
actually
basically-
pretty good. It's actually
basically, I'm going to give you the short version right now. Basically, this guy named Bob Lazar worked for the government on an alien project, and then they were like, "You don't exist anymore." They're like, "You don't get a social security number. You didn't go to college. You didn't have any so." They cut him out, and he's telling this story. It's like, "No, I worked on an alien spacecraft," and they were doing a documentary on him. And they were like, well, there's no record of you ever working at any of these places or going to college or anything. And he walked through his old work. and people were like, "Hey, Bob." Oh, there's Bob. He used to work here. And he's like, I told you, motherfuckers, I used to work here. That's Steve. I used to see Steve all the time.
It's a super sketchy situation. I recommend watching it. It's weird. And he's a weird guy, but it's like
super weird.
something's definitely being covered up.
Yeah, something's weird.
So not to get off topic, I think it's funny that the three of us have all watched the documentary, and we said, "Have you guys watched it?" And they're both like, "No."
They're like, "Look at
No
these,
way.
look at these idiots."
It is a weird one. You got to get through the first little minute.
All right, Dustin Adair, shout out.
What?
Dustin Adair is afraid of tornadoes. Obviously, he lives in Alabama. But also, if those tornadoes had sharks, he does not like that.
You've seen the movies.
I mean, it's an irrational fear, but also, to be fair, if there was a tornado coming at us with sharks in it, I'm very afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm very afraid.
I'm also wondering how the shark is still alive in the tornado.
I'm telling you right now, with 100% of certainty, if there's a tornado with sharks in it in the United States of America, I'm moving to Sweden.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I'm writing it
It's
off.
too much.
This is
It's
enough.
too much.
I can't take any more.
Hey,
If it's going to
2020.
happen, it's got 2 more months
Yeah,
because
and
it's
then- and then
2020.
if it happens in 2020, an actual Sharknado, I'm out of here. I don't care. I'm taking the dogs. I'm taking Laura. We're
We
going
should
to Sweden.
ask Brandon if that's like Brandon. We know you're going to listen to this. You should comment and let us know if that's even possible. Is there enough moisture in a tornado to keep a shark alive?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm worried about it spinning so fast.
It would get dizzy.
You seen the cows in the Wizard of Oz? They were alive when they were
No,
spinning.
that's a real movie. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a real thing that can happen. Sure.
Fact check.
What's the other movie with the tornado and then is it
Twister?
Twister?
Yeah, Twister.
Idiot.
I wish the name of the movie was Tornado. It's like, what's the name of the movie with twisters in it? It's like,
Twister. Didn't it pick up a cow and spin it around too?
I think so.
Okay.
Right?
thank you.
Yeah, that's a good ass movie. Helen Hunt. That's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
movie. Yeah,
Helen Hunt.
yeah, it's Helen
Yeah,
Hunt.
Helen
Shout out to
Hunt.
Helen Hunt. She listens to this.
Thank you, Helen Hunt.
Hit us up on Instagram, Helen. All right, who's next? Oh, this is Rachel Whitney. This is Caleb's wife. So first off, I told her the other day her fear is workouts without a time cap.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
That's true.
That's
That's
her
a
actual
legit.
fear.
That's a legit
That's her
fear.
actual fear. So she says, I used to sprint to the stairs of the basement thinking something scary lived down there. Well, that's fair. Probably did.
We just talked about that.
Yes, the lights are on.
The lights were on.
And the basement was finished.
So Rachel's not even afraid of darkness.
She just hates basements.
She hates basements.
Well, we did say maybe basements should be in one of those fears.
And she said we used to play down there all the time, but if she was the last one up, she thought something was going to get her. Even in the light. That's interesting. That's a weird
That is,
fear.
yeah, that is.
Okay, that's irrational.
It's a finished basement and the lights were on.
Oh my god.
Why are basements so scary? Like, I just don't like. Is
Because
that like? I don't know if I would. I don't
that's
know if I view a basement scarier than a bedroom.
I don't know. Ask the Sticky Bandits from Home Alone why a basement's so scary.
Sure.
I mean that guy had a hard time getting upstairs.
Yeah, a hard time getting up those stairs.
All right, so that's awesome. I don't know. She doesn't say that girl is just saying that the demon just wants to hold your hand.
Ooh.
So the person reaching up from underneath the bed just wants to hold your hand.
Ew.
Oh yeah, that's what they want.
That's probably not.
That's scary.
It starts off with them wanting to hold my hand, and then it starts with them pulling me underneath the bed and killing me.
Yeah, who wants to hold hands with a demon?
I'm just gonna.
Like, that's terrifying.
That's not okay.
I'm just gonna say this to whoever Haley is. Haley, listen. If a demon grabs my hand, there's only bad intentions. There's no way it's good
Literally, yeah.
intentions.
I mean, what is that? It's a demon grabbed my hand. Yeah, you should be deathly afraid.
All I'm saying is, if a demon grabs my hand, I'm calling out, Jesus, come help me, because he's gonna come and squash that sucker.
Yeah,
All right, so
that's
this is a
right.
perfect time for me to go into my first Baywatch reference. I've been saving all these out.
Here we go.
In episode 130, I don't know what episode number it is. So they go on this trip. Obviously, these lifeguards are showing how good they are at saving lives. Okay, so they're out there. They're giving a demonstration at another lifeguarding company. I don't even know what you call them. Anyway, the hotel they're staying at, a man killed himself like 90 years ago. And weirdly enough, Summer looks exactly like the girl he killed himself for.
Yikes.
So he's haunting her, trying to make
Summer, one of the lifeguards?
Obviously, yes.
Okay.
Her name is Summer. Oh, Dusty's got a question. Yes. Dude, smoke show. Yes, she's a smoke show. I'm not worried about how she looks, though, obviously, in case Laura's listening. I'm worried about
Her acting ability.
and how good she is in the water. So, anyway. So, this guy is trying to, he's like, but he's taking it to another level.
This guy or ghost?
It's the ghost of the guy.
The ghost of the guy who died 90 years ago.
Correct. So he's
haunting her?
So she's laying next to her boyfriend on a lawn or on a beach chair, and this ghost is kissing her neck, and she's like, "Stop it, stop it!" And he's like, the guy's getting it. She's liking it, And then she ends up, the ghost ends up talking her into almost killing herself. But don't worry, Matt comes to her rescue and catches her.
Is Matt another lifeguard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt Brody. Who am I talking to right now? Matt Brody?
Dude, I never
It's
watched
who I'm
Baywatch.
basing my hair off of right now. Okay?
watched
He has gorgeous locks. You need to look him up. Okay, anyway. So Matt saves her, but this ghost almost talked her into killing herself because, I don't know why, because she looked like a girl that he used to know.
Yeah.
So it's pretty creepy. Uh-oh, we're pulling up. Who are we pulling up?
Yeah, what you got going on here?
Matt Brody. Yes. Matt Brody Baywatch.
They're gonna pull up Zac Efron. Didn't he play Matt Brody? Yeah.
Not him.
What I say? What I say? That's exactly what they did. Put up Zac Efron.
That guy.
He looks like.
That doesn't look like you at all.
Wait a minute.
Your hair's not nearly.
I'm sorry. Excuse me?
Your hair's not nearly long enough.
Not yet? Good Lord. Look how jacked Zac Efron is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
he
he's
went,
massive.
He should have been on last week's episode. I don't know if he took steroids.
Dude,
or
he
not.
took. Oh, wait, real quick. Steroids or nah?
steroid.
Zac Efron.
Did you hear
Andrew?
He's doing that. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yes. Dusty says yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. You don't get
Yes.
like that.
Well, he said
I'm gonna look like him. I'm taking steroids.
he does that. He does that Down to Earth documentary, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm finally eating carbs again." He's like, "When I did Baywatch, he's like, I didn't have carbs for 8 months." I was like, "Oh my god, those
did
guys are
pretty good on that.
psychopaths."
So that's a real easy. What's that?
He did pretty good on that pegboard.
He did a pegboard.
Yeah, in the movie Baywatch.
yeah,
Oh, that's right. That's
they do
right.
that whole like fitness challenge. Him
Well,
versus
listen,
the
Andrew.
Rock.
I'm gonna tell you something. Maybe you don't know.
He
When
didn't
you
carry that
take- when you
refrigerator
take-
well.
When you take steroids, it increases your athletic ability a little bit. Yeah, see, that's how it works. Yeah, it's not just for aesthetics.
All right, so
Although I want to look like that. He's fucking jacked.
no, he is
Absolutely.
shredded and jacked.
Shredded. Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah,
All right.
moving on.
So let's go back to that reaching for the bar. Sorry.
That was the last.
That was the last comment.
That was the last comment?
Yeah.
Just
Great.
real quick, everybody, comment on our stuff. We would love to read through more comments and
That's
spend some
fun.
time on that. It's a lot
Last
of fun.
weekend or last week, Dustin Adair gave us how much money would it take for us to do something. I
Yeah.
love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's fun.
I love that kind of stuff.
The
Okay.
comments off of here, you get your shout out.
Yeah, you get your shout out. You maybe be famous. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
famous.
we're gonna play a game real quick.
Let's do it.
Okay, the game is called Would You Rather. Okay, so I'm gonna say Would You Rather again, and Andrew's gonna do the creepy Halloween music, like, ooh, like that. You
He
got
did it really good last time.
He did it perfect
He
last
did
time.
it
Okay,
really
so
good.
hold on. Let me say it right now. The game we're gonna play is Would You Rather.
Ooh.
No, Caleb, damn it! Let me try it again. Caleb, you son of a...
Gosh.
Would you rather?
That's what she said.
So we've all come up with a would you rather topic.
I got a bunch.
Why are you so excited?
You didn't hear my joke.
What did you say?
Never mind.
Oh, damn it. Did
You'll
you hear it?
later.
Was it funny? Was it about me?
No, you hear it later.
Okay, I'll hear it.
You set it up.
I set it up?
Oh,
And
yeah.
you spiked it down?
Oh yeah.
All right. They play volleyball a lot in Baywatch, in case you guys were wondering. Okay. If you're not watching Baywatch, it's on Prime Video. If you're a Prime member, it's free to watch. It's pretty good. Start at season 1, work your way up.
Episode 2.
Don't skip episode 1. That's how you find out, whatever. Jesus. Okay. All right, so the game is Would You Rather. So basically the way this works, I'm going to do mine first so we can kind of get a feeling for it. Andrew has come up with some, I think.
Yeah, a couple.
Okay, he's come up with a couple. He didn't come up with the 2 to 4 I asked him to come up with.
Oh, you said 2 to 4?
How many did I say?
I thought you said 2.
I said a range number.
I got a couple. Let's
Okay,
just-
I got more than you guys. I'll go first.
I got
Okay, so here's the way it's going to work.
I have
I'm going to
one.
give you guys a scenario. You have to pick one. I can't pick either one. And I have the liberty to change whatever part of the question I want. So to make it worse.
That seems fair.
So the first one is: would you rather fight Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees? So Freddy Krueger terrorized teenagers in their nightmare, and Jason Voorhees terrorized kids around a lake with a machete.
So basically,
Jason's the guy with the ski mask. Everybody.
Basically,
It's not a ski mask; it's a hockey goalie
Yeah,
mask.
it's a hockey goalie mask.
What is
Come
a
on,
ski
bro.
mask? Oh, a ski mask just like with the eyes. He's
oh
a bank
yeah,
robber.
It's a bank robber.
So it's Freddy
Hockey
versus
mask.
Jason.
Oh, that is a movie.
That is literally, dude. You're the worst. You're the
I'm
worst.
glad I let off with that one. So, but they're fighting each other. I'm talking. Who would you rather fight? You have
Who
to
would you
pick
rather
one.
fight? Ooh.
So I'm like,
What's their weapon of choice? Remind me.
well, Freddy Krueger has the finger things,
Yeah,
right?
that's
And
right.
then Jason
And also,
has the,
though, Freddy is in your dream, so he can corrupt a lot of your thoughts. So
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
he can come in your biggest fear, like you under the blanket and stuff. He's definitely going to use that against
he's
you.
holding your hand from
Yeah.
underneath the bed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He's coming from under the bed, and whatever appendage you have out of the blanket, which you can't control at this point because you're dreaming. So your foot's definitely out. He's grabbing that foot.
Yeah, so
Oh,
he can, but you
I'm
can be in
controlling
anywhere.
it.
So
I'm going Jason.
you're fighting Jason.
Yeah.
So he has a machete. You comfortable with that?
So
What do I have?
What's that?
What do I have?
You have nothing. A bouquet of flowers and your hopes.
So-
Why can't I have a like a gun or something?
You can't. I think people have tried in the
Yeah.
movies.
So Jason's basically
People
like
tried. I've
Jason-
watched this. I don't know why I'm asking.
Jason's basically an immortal serial killer who's very large and physical. And Freddy is a burn victim who is in your nightmares. So you have to like Freddy can
Yeah.
corrupt a lot. He's
Yeah.
very.
I'm going
he can-
Jason.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we
man.
have a Jason.
Jason.
Jason. Okay, so here's my guess. Here's what I would pick. I'm gonna go me first. No, go Andrew. You go.
Jason for sure.
Okay, Dusty. Okay, so here's why I would pick Freddy.
What?
Okay, so here's why.
Oh, dude.
Did you ever see the Green Lantern?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you guys seen the Green Lantern? It's a terrible movie.
It is
Yeah, I chose
terrible.
not to.
You chose not to see it. Okay, so basically the Green Lantern can invent whatever weapon he wants.
Yeah.
In my dreams, why don't I just invent the craziest
Dude,
weapon?
it's super hard to lucid dream. It's super hard to lucid dream.
Listen.
I'm just being honest with you.
When was
There's ways to
when was
do
the
it.
last time you controlled a nightmare?
There's ways you can do it.
Yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
Don't
You
worry.
controlled a nightmare yesterday.
Listen, how are you going to fact check me on that one, Caleb? You don't know if I did or not.
You want to know a good way to lucid dream?
Yeah.
Is you tie something that you don't normally wear on your wrist, and you set an alarm for every hour, and every hour you pop it, you pull it, touch it, see it, at least look at it, and you set an alarm for every hour.
Yeah.
And when you wake up, when you realize you're in the dream,
Yeah.
your first reaction is to check the thing on your wrist.
Yeah.
You won't, and you'll realize it's not there, and you'll be like,
That sounds like bullshit. Andrew,
check it.
That's terrifying.
that sounds like bullshit, though, right?
I think
I have no idea.
Yeah, that sounds like bullshit. Okay.
I would,
I
I
have
would
a
agree with
severe,
that.
I have a severe case of
Okay.
sleepwalking,
New-
so I've tried things.
New game. Crack cocaine or nah? Mabry. All right, so I went with my first one. We had 4 votes, Jason, 1 vote, Freddie.
Dusty's dead. First night, he's dead.
Listen, I think we're all dead. I'm just
No.
being honest with you. You're
No,
not beating Jason.
dude, Caleb's bigger than Jason.
No,
he's
not.
whooping
he's
that
not.
ass.
Isn't Jason gigantic?
He's gigantic. You're gonna die.
Yeah, for sure. He's huge. He
No.
has a machete.
I'd kill him.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
I'm confident.
I'm with
Oh,
Caleb.
I'm
Thank
sure
you.
that you would kill the guy that nobody's been able to kill for
He's
70
immortal.
movies.
You
In
can
the
just-
in the movies, yeah, this is real life, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
It's called a gun safe. You lock that motherfucker in there, and you never open it. It's like I
Oh,
don't
you-
care
you
what
lock 'em-
you're.
what are
don't
you
care.
gonna do? Trick him in there with like candy? It's like,
so whatever
go
you
ahead,
s-
Jason.
Whenever you said gun safe, I was like, oh, you're gonna get a gun out. But no, you went completely opposite and threw him in the gun safe.
He's immortal. We've already discussed that. He's gonna keep coming back. So
to clear
the
up any
best thing you can
confusion-
do is just put him somewhere and never let him out.
Mabry thinks Jason is a genie. Just to be clear.
That's what I want to treat him like.
So okay, all right.
You're fighting a guy who's in your nightmares. Who wants any part of that? Like,
I'm just gonna dream myself the crazy killing abilities of a Navy SEAL, and I'm gonna go ahead and slit his throat in the dream. Okay, I'm gonna go to Andrew next. I want to hear his first one. I feel like it's gonna be incredible.
I got a good one. So I'm gonna go fear factor style.
Okay.
And this is completely irrational because like you can't get hurt.
Hey, that's what
But
the episode's
lay in a
about.
coffin with non-venomous snakes, or lay in a coffin with non-venomous like tarantulas. For
So,
1 minute each.
so you have to lay in a coffin regardless of what you choose, and one is tarantulas and one is snakes.
Yeah,
But they're not poisonous.
harmful.
Okay,
And
my
they-
question is, what kind of snakes? Are they constrictors?
The
Well,
point is
there's
you
only
can't get
2 types
hurt.
of
Is what he's
snakes.
saying.
Well, a constrictor could hurt you.
But he's saying. I think the thing
Well,
is,
think
just, you're not-
hypothetically, you will not get hurt.
Okay,
Yeah.
hypothetical. So it's just a gross thing. Like, which one do I
Yeah.
not want to be grossed out by? Oh my god,
dude, I'm going snakes.
you'd lay with the snake.
Dude,
Oh.
the spiders are. First of all, I don't like small things because you never know where they're gonna get. At least like the snakes, I'm just like, at least I can feel like where they're at. I'm going snakes.
I would say snakes too. I
Yeah.
agree with
I don't
that.
know.
I don't
I-
like things crawling on
I
me.
feel like the snake's gonna bite me harder. I'm going with tarantulas.
I feel like tarantulas are gonna like.
In the thing is hypothetically you're not getting harmed, so all the snakes aren't biting you, and that would tear.
oh, then
Obviously, that'd be.
Then the tarantulas are gonna be like a nice little massage. Yeah, I'm
Ugh.
going tarantulas. Dusty.
Oh God.
Snakes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
definitely a gross.
Snakes,
thing.
Okay, so
everyone
Wait,
was
wait,
So
wait.
Dusty's all by himself again. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
okay, snakes. So let me add on.
So
let
you're
me,
wrong.
Let me
too.
let me piggyback on this with saying, okay, whatever you choose, if you eat one of them immediately, you can be out of it instantly.
Oh, dude, I'd eat a snake in a heartbeat.
You'd eat the whole thing.
People do that.
Can I-
like
can I
I'd
cook
find
it?
the smallest one and suck it down like a
Not in
ramen
America,
noodle.
They don't.
I would not bet on that.
You wait. So you would eat one that instantly,
Instantly.
Andrew?
Yeah, over
How-
eating a freaking.
No. So you
Dude,
you
yeah,
chose
tarantula.
to lay with the snakes, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you that instead of laying there for a minute, if you just ate one of the snakes real quick, you get right.
Oh wait, we're only laying there for a minute.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like-
I
I would
wouldn't.
just
I
lay
couldn't
there.
even eat a snake in a minute. I would just lay there. We're only laying there for a minute.
Now,
Yeah,
to be-
no, I'm
to
just
be-
gonna sit there.
To be fair, I've seen Mabry eat. He can eat that thing in less than a minute.
Maybe, yeah.
Mabry
Depending on
eat-
the size of the snake, I
Mabry-
could probably eat it.
Mabry eats like he's in the prison cafeteria. He's like,
I'm not gonna lie. I've had people ask me if if I've ever been in prison or in the military because I eat very quick. I don't know why. It's not good for you. I don't think it's good for you to eat that fast.
all right. Next one. We're going to Mabry.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Mine is hold on. Okay. Would you rather? This is a funny one. Hey, man, I looked it up.
I looked it up.
Okay. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
Lose the ability to read.
Yeah, I would. I don't care about reading.
We were watching New Girl the other day, and Nick was like, "I think that I never learned how to read. I just memorized a lot of words." It's like, what?
Yeah, I think I would rather not. I'd rather not be able to read.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you want to be able
Read?
to speak, right?
Like once you get out of college, it's like. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
read.
yeah.
But
Although-
you can't read right now. If I showed you something, you can't read it. I was like, "Oh, here you go. You want this?" People.
So you
just
telling me
saying.
that Andrew couldn't slide into girls' DMs now because he couldn't
No,
read his own
yeah,
writing?
you can't. Yeah, you can't read now. I'm not saying that you're not gonna read further.
I prefer the old-fashioned way.
or you can't read at all. If a girl sends you a text, you're like, I don't know what to do with that.
You just send back the 8 equals D emoji
Yeah.
every time.
Your phone is basically useless to you.
He just sends gifts.
Remember that now. Your phone is basically useless to you because you don't even know how to operate it because you can't read the instructions. It's asking you to enter your passcode, and you're like, what is this?
But then you can't have any kind of. I mean, you can have. I don't know. You can have interactions with people, but they're not going to be the same if you can't speak.
All right, so
I know.
So
there's a lot of people out there who
so
can't speak.
I
and
choose.
read.
I choose. I'm going to continue to speak. Caleb,
Yes,
you chose
I would say speak.
Andrew,
Yeah, speak for sure.
Dusty. Oh, Dusty, you want to be able to speak?
I'm gonna go
yeah.
opposite. I'm gonna go read.
Oh, so you're wrong on this one.
I think that I could still communicate through sign language like a lot of people do,
Yeah.
and then y'all would all be very dumb, and I would still be intelligent.
What do you
and
think-
still be able to communicate with people?
Would Mabry have a southern draw with his sign language?
Okay, hold on.
He'd be like real long, like
Maybe.
theater.
How much do you read now?
I read a decent bit. I read last night before I went to bed.
What
I
book?
mean, I read every night before I go to bed too. but-
Fact check. What book?
I read every day. Huh? What book?
Yeah.
It's actually called Economics 101. Sitting by my bed right now. You can go check it out.
Who wrote it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought.
What? what book? I've been trying to read Mindhunters, but someone.
Well, just take it. Man. I don't know what to tell you.
Come to your house and take
Yeah, just take it. Yeah, come to.
No, I am looking forward to reading that though.
Alright.
I just
I'll give it
keep
to
forgetting
you.
to
I'll
get
give
it.
to you. Caleb.
I'm not a big reader though.
My would
but
you rather?
Yeah, I want your would you rather.
So, would you rather be hunted down by a serial killer
Okay.
or be haunted by an angry spirit?
Well, hold on.
Is there a time
Hold on.
frame?
I have a question. Is this like I can go anywhere in the world and I just gotta make sure he doesn't catch me?
The serial killer?
For sure.
No, you have to continue on with your daily life. You have to
Do
keep,
I
you
know
have to
that
keep
I'm-
your job. You can't just if you lose your job, you don't have any money to
When does he stop? Does he ever stop, or is it
until
just?
you're dead.
Well, hold on. Well, hold on. Let me ask this question. I know, obviously, I know now, but in the situation, would I know that a serial killer is coming after me, and do I have the ability to kill him instead of him killing me?
So Mabry's answer is going to be he's going to kill the serial killer.
Yeah, for sure. I don't want to be. You can't kill a ghost. I mean, you can't kill a ghost. So yeah, I at least want to take my option to someone I could at least kill. The ghost is going to haunt you
So
forever.
In this situation, you don't know he's coming after you until he's come after you the first time.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
So if you
I don't like
escape-
that. I don't like those odds.
So if you escape the first time, then you make it out. But
I watched Dexter.
I was
Chances
about to
if
say,
it's a good
Dexter.
serial killer, chances are I'm not escaping.
So-
Ooh, I don't like that.
all right, so
so hold on, wait.
start the
So
answering.
or haunted by a ghost. Are we talking he's a mean
yes,
ghost?
I said You can play it back. I said angry or mean. Yeah.
Okay, so he's
Spirit,
like,
yeah.
so okay, so
Like-
I'm gonna go the ghost, and here's why. I feel like the ghost can't kill me. It'll be, but I don't want to be afraid that I'm gonna die every day.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds terrible.
And
sounds
both, well, no, you don't know.
But
about
you don't
serial
know that you're
killer.
going to die. That's the thing.
But the serial killer,
No, with
he's
the
not
ghost.
gonna stop until I'm dead.
Well, you don't know this.
But if you escape the first time, then you know.
Oh, if you escape the first time,
You're not gonna escape the first time.
But if you don't escape the first time,
is the serial killer a rape then murder?
For sure.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a
Damn it.
no.
Always.
Torture, rape, murder.
Oh
For
my
this-
lord.
For this case, for this scenario, let's go Dexter style.
Ooh.
Capture,
Capture.
let you wake up,
Okay,
and
you're
then he
awake.
starts like
Torturing
torturing you basically.
So you're gonna be
Dexter doesn't torture
you're gonna be
people.
uncomfortable.
Okay,
He
so you're
doesn't
gonna
torture.
be,
He
doesn't kill him.
Listen, I'm taking the ghost.
Dexter cuts him up and kills him.
Yeah, he cuts him up. That's the torture.
He kills him first.
He kills him. Yeah, Dexter's
some-
actually super humane.
On some of them, he does not. He does
Either
not
way, it's
kill them
over.
before
He doesn't actually like spend like 3 weeks with them, torturing them, and then kill them. Like that's what I'm worried about.
Have you guys watched the series? There's a few of them where he does not kill them before he tortures. Like he leaves them alive and then he starts cutting them up.
I don't remember him torturing people. I'm talking about like you're in there for 3 weeks being tortured, and then you die. Like I'm out.
I think the right answer is I'm getting haunted by the ghost. I'm gonna go haunted by.
If
the
it's
ghost.
Dexter killing, and like I'm saying, like when Dexter just kills people, then he cuts them up and stuff like that. Like I'm probably gonna go the serial killer route because like I feel like eventually you're probably gonna die on both routes.
I think you're wrong, but it's okay.
You're just gonna be haunted by a ghost. What about your family? You're gonna be a freaking psychopath by the time it's over. You're gonna kill your family.
It's better than getting raped and murdered.
Well, we did. He said it's Dexter. You're getting. We said that you're getting chopped up on the table and you're dying.
What if I get away so many times? The guy's like, all right, you know what? When
He
I
said
catch this guy,
he said as soon as you get away, then you have the opportunity to kill him. But I'm telling you, I've seen Dexter. You're not getting away the first time.
I'm just saying, what if he's like halfway through and he's like, you know what? I might rape this guy.
With that hairstyle, you should be safe.
Listen, this.
The camera's right here. Yeah, we can get comments on that if we'd like to.
Comment on my hair. All right, Andrew, are you getting haunted by a ghost or raped and murdered?
I'm gonna go ghost.
Yeah, that's right. Dusty.
Serial killer.
Yeah. The way I've worded this
Serial
is you
killer.
have to take raped and murdered.
What if the goat? Well, you've seen Scary Movie. What if the goat rapes you? Like he's coming in there like that one.
All right. Let me go. We'll each try to get one more in before we take a break.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to skip over one and I'm going to go to this one. I like this one. Would you rather? Let me find what this was. Okay, stay in a legit haunted house. So there's obviously haunted houses where like they like open them to people. You can stay 24 hours. It's like really scary.
The
like,
scariest one is like close, isn't it?
Yeah. I heard it on that Nate Land podcast where they said nobody's actually made it through the tour of the. Everybody quits. It's so scary, everybody quits. Okay, so let's say it's that place.
Two people have made it through: a firefighter and a Navy SEAL.
Okay, so
Let me tell you this:
Oh.
I would never make it through.
Hold on. Okay, so you have to. So in my scenario, you have to stay 24 hours. There's no. You're not getting out. Doors are locked. You have to stay
In this
scary house that nobody's made it through
It's a
except the
scary
Navy
house,
SEAL.
not like a haunted house.
It's a house where like somebody got raped and murdered in. Okay,
but like,
so
it's
like
the
a
house that you died in.
Yeah,
Brittany.
It's like a
Like, not for entertainment.
It's like a Halloween haunted house.
yeah,
see.
but it's like haunted. So or you stay in a cave with bears that are just coming out of hibernation for 24 hours.
haunted house.
Shit, are we dying with the bears?
Well,
I
that's
mean,
that's the gamble you're taking. They might wake up.
So
they're just coming out of hibernation and they're hungry.
there used to be a place in Alabama, lower Alabama, that you could wrestle a bear. Now it wasn't like a giant bear, but it was a pretty big bear, and they declawed it, and you could wrestle it. And obviously they banned it because people died.
I was about to
but-
say that's
Yeah,
not
yeah, people
smart.
died.
Yeah,
it's
let's
not-
declaw it, but not worry about its gigantic eating teeth.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so
Well,
okay.
I think they put a muzzle. I never saw it, but it was like
Well,
it
yeah,
was
I
like
mean,
a
it'll
thing.
still kill you without claws.
They're
but-
super strong.
So what
yeah.
I'm saying is
I've always
the
wanted to
haunted
wrestle.
house, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into in terms of scary, but the bears, maybe they don't wake up, but maybe they do, and they've been sleeping for several months, and they're really hungry.
But what if before they wake up, you get in there and you nuzzle them, and you're a little cub? Hey,
For
I'm
sure,
your
I thought you were
cub.
going to say, "What if before they wake up, I kill them?" That's what I thought you were going to say. That's what your answer is like. Can I kill it? It's like if I can kill it.
If I can kill it,
so
I'll
no,
do it.
You
No.
can't nuzzle up to them. You're just basically, and I'm going to slather you in like something like honey. You're covered in honey.
Oh God!
What kind of bear is it?
Let me
Is it
say
like a
this first of all.
It has got to be grizzly.
This is a
You
tough
gotta say
predicament
grizzly, huh?
because I'm a big scaredy cat. Like I'll be the first one to admit there's no way I make it through that haunted house because I'm
24 hours.
it's terrifying. Die from I mean, well, why are people not out there? Is it really haunted? I mean, has anyone died in this haunted house?
Well, no, nobody's died, but
okay,
nobody's
then
made
I'm
it
going to the haunted
through.
house.
Okay, haunted house.
Yeah.
I would say haunted house.
Haunted house.
I mean, I thought maybe black bear, but you said grizzly. There's no
It's
way.
got to be grizzly.
That's what I said.
It's
That's
gotta
why I
be
asked.
grizzly.
for sure.
So you're going haunted house,
Yeah.
Dusty?
It's almost like you're dying.
Okay, so
or
I'm
just
going to the grizzly
scared
bears.
to death.
I'm going to the.
So
I'm
you're
going
wrong
to the-
again.
Well, so here's the thing. What if I shit my pants and die in that haunted house, and they come and get me, and they're like, "He shit his pants," and what a scaredy cat. At least if I got eaten by bears, they'd
And
be
you'll,
like,
and you'll never know because you're dead.
I'm
That's
pretty
true.
sure in haunted houses they don't find the body.
You
They're
don't
just
think?
they're just like he died.
But
and
if they
you're like-
open the door, it's just.
Have
my,
you ever seen
it's
the
just
ghost
my-
of Mr. Chicken?
Wait, no, hold on a second. It's just like they open the door after
Seen
24
that.
hours.
That's a
The
good
front door is all scratched up. I've got no shirt on, and I've clearly vacated my bowels.
You just died of fear.
Yeah,
like there's
exactly.
just
And they're like, "Look at him, he's holding a blankie." Like that's what I.
that's your fear of just dying and like people making fun of you afterwards.
But
Yeah.
because you died
No.
like it's like, oh, at least he tried the bears.
So,
my God.
so is that like that house in?
No, I feel
it's
like-
in Tennessee, right?
Yeah, somewhere.
Is
in
it?
Tennessee.
Oh my God, is
Is
it
it-
close by? Should
Yeah,
we
it's
go?
close.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
absolutely.
Dude, we got a
not.
camera. We should
But
go.
you have to sign.
Wait,
Dude,
how
I
much-
will
wait,
scream like a
before-
little girl.
We're about to take a break. Hold on, but let me get this out. How much money would it get me to get you to go into that haunted house for 24 hours? The one that nobody's made it through.
Well, hold on. You can
Everybody,
give me
everybody.
you can give me as much money as you want. I can't guarantee I'm gonna make it 24 hours. Like, dude, I'll
Wait,
bail.
yeah, I was about to say, do I have to make it 24 hours to get the
chicken
money?
out.
Yeah, you have to make it 24 hours to get any money.
I-
If you make it
Shoot.
23 hours and 59 minutes, you don't make it.
I mean,
And you
like-
don't have any clocks, so you don't know how long you've been there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can give me as much money as you want. I can't guarantee I'm gonna stay in there that long. I mean, I would do it for $100 to try to win that $100.
I'm telling you right now, based on how much of a chicken I am, it would be multiple thousands of
I was about to
dollars.
Well, I
say,
mean,
I was about to say
I'd give it a
$1,000.
roll. I'm just telling you, there's no guarantee that I would make it out of there, dude. I'm a super big scaredy cat.
So
I
let's,
would not
Andrew,
make
how
it.
much money would it take me to get you in there?
I mean, people pay to do it, so I'd do it for $50.
$50. Okay, I'm doing.
Not for 24 hours
And-
though. Like
Andrew,
just to go.
You have to make it through
Andrew,
24
he
are
said
hours.
you
you have to
saying
make it
$50 right now? I will pay.
He
I will
said-
pay you
okay,
to go out
real
there.
quick.
Can you do
He
it in
said-
pairs or is it like a
No,
solo
no. But
thing?
then, well, he's not going in pairs if I pay him. He's
He
going by
said-
himself.
But I'm saying, like, we
Andrew.
could team up $100, split it. Me and him go in there.
He said,
You won't. Yes, 100%. I'll front the $100.
We got it.
But if
All right,
you
we'll
don't-
survive.
Are you guys done talking?
Yeah.
We can scream
Andrew,
together.
He said you have to go all 24 hours in the house.
I don't know
to
how
get-
long it is. It's
Yeah, I feel
whatever
like
the
that's
whatever the
not a
tour
thing.
is.
Whatever,
We
however
said-
long the tour is. It's 3 stories tall.
We
You go
agreed
through
that
each
we
room.
might not make it, but we'll at least give it a shot for
So
$50.
if I put the money in there,
We'll give it a
But
shot for
he's,
50.
but didn't you say the bet was originally to make it through the whole entire house to
yeah,
get
but,
the
but
money?
this is a new bet because I don't think they're going to make it at all. So now, I'll pay you each $50. You'll go in there.
No,
I'll
I'm
give you
tapping.
what?
I'm tapping. I would make it.
You wouldn't make it.
No, there's no.
Dude, if you give me $50, I'll go in there.
100%. Okay.
I'll go in there.
100%.
I'm
I'll
not-
give you
I can't
100.
guarantee I'm going to make it through, but I'll go in there.
I'll give you Andrew's 50.
I'll go in there.
All right, that's good. Dusty,
I feel like
You're not
I feel
going
like
in there.
he
I'm
has
not
to-
either.
I feel like
It's
he
not-
has to make it a certain distance to get the money. Like, or
He's-
else, or
he's
else
not
he's just
getting-
gonna.
I'm
or
not
else he's
getting
gonna-
any money if I don't make
yeah,
it
if
through
he
the
doesn't
whole
make it through,
thing.
he's not getting the money.
Oh, we're back to that now.
I'll pay for his entry into the house,
that's what
however
he's
much
saying.
it, however
I'm
much
not
it
following.
costs.
I'm just saying that I'm just saying I know that I probably won't make it, but I'll give it a shot for $50. Like, I'm not saying that I'm going to make it. I'm just saying I'll give it a shot.
That's a bad idea.
All right.
I come out of there like I shouldn't
For
have tried
$50?
it. I shouldn't.
You
have
went from
tried it.
$100 to $50 like that.
Yeah. Well.
No.
All right.
Well, no, hold on. Well, 50 was with Andrew. If I'm going back to by myself, I'm on 100.
All right. Let's take a 5-minute break just to go to the bathroom and refill.
10-4.
All right, guys, we're back. After further evaluation of the bet I just made, the haunted house we've pulled up is called McCamey Manor, and Mabry has now ducked out of the bet.
Yeah, I'm out. That's another level there. That's insane. I can't
apparently-
believe people do that.
Apparently, they offer $20,000 if you make it through the 8-hour tour, and nobody has made it through the 8-hour tour.
Yeah, well, so if you're listening, you need to go watch the video. They're basically like they torture you for
Yeah.
8 hours. It's
Yeah.
like they get a hold of you and they do stuff to you. It's not like you're walking through a haunted house. They're torturing you for 8 hours.
Okay, so now that Mabry's ducked out of this bet, let's finish up our game here. I'm gonna try to get one more from everybody. I went to my last one, so let's go back
Hold on,
to
wait before we get started. I
Sure.
have Tom Brady's irrational fear since Dusty Kilgore's in the house, and it's Nick Foles.
Oh!
They did a thing.
Oh,
They did a
shit.
thing that showed that Tom Brady in all of his games this season has gone up and dapped with the quarterbacks that he's played against. But
Yeah.
when Tampa Bay played the Bears, he ran off the field and did not dap
He
up
was
with
like,
Nick
I'm
Foles.
not screwing with Tom.
And they
Foles- or
called
Nick
him out.
Foles. Antonio Brown going to the Bucks just now.
Yeah, we saw that. He did. That's what reminded me of it. Antonio
Are
Brown.
you, Dusty, are you happy about that or no?
I'm not an Antonio Brown fan.
He's gonna let
let me
me-
tell you this.
he's gonna
Nobody's
destroy
an
that locker
Antonio
room.
Brown fan. Yeah.
Let me say this, that Tom Brady is definitely one of the best quarterbacks ever, and Antonio Brown, like, barring his attitude, is definitely one of the best receivers ever. So that I don't love that combination at Tampa Bay.
So those of you
So-
wondering, speaking of that, me and Mabry and Andrew are going to pay our burpee penalty to Dusty because he
Yep.
won the bet. So we're going to post a video on YouTube about
Freaking
that.
Packers.
So-
Tom Brady and the Bucks whoop that
That's all right.
ass.
All right, so let me go back to the game here. I want to get one more from everybody. So Andrew, you're next. Do you have a second one?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, he's got a second one. Oh shit. Okay, he did his homework. All right, what's your second one? It's like this time your coffin is full of worms. Okay, go ahead.
No, that's a good one. So it's,
Okay.
would you rather fly in a tiny plane, like a little,
It's like
a
a
tiny little
puddle jumper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you rather fly in one of those in a thunderstorm,
Okay.
or sail in like a tiny boat in a hurricane?
Oh my god. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I have an irrational fear of flying. So I'm telling you right now, for Dusty,
You're going ocean.
I'm going on the boat. Although I have an irrational fear of sharks.
So a
So-
lot of those puddle, they're not, I shouldn't say a lot, but some of those puddle jumpers have parachutes because they're so small that are actually on the plane. So if you start crashing, you just pop that sucker and the plane has
Oh.
a parachute.
Does this plane have a parachute?
But you're in a hurricane.
No.
There's no parachute.
Oh, there's no parachute.
Or no.
Okay.
You're in a. What are you in with the
Are you in
plane?
a hurricane
You're
in
in
the
a
boat?
thunderstorm.
Yeah.
You're in a thunderstorm on the plane. You're in a hurricane
I
in
mean,
the
it's
boat.
severe weather.
It's severe.
So either way, you're
You're probably crashing.
screwed.
You're in trouble.
Whatever crash in each situation means,
Ooh, Andrew, on the plane, what are you flying over? Is it mountains? Is it water?
We'll put you over the plains of Oklahoma.
Oh, so that you're just gonna crash at the ground.
So you're gonna crash and die. That's
and
what
just
it's
like you have no view and you're going to
The
plummet to
planes
earth.
of-
It's
He's
a
like,
terrible
have
way.
you ever played Mortal Kombat? It's just sticks sticking up out of the ground. That's what you're flying over.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick. Okay, let me think about this. No, so there's no parachute. The ocean, you're gonna be trapped. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna go boat. Boat.
Am I close to an island in the boat?
No,
No.
I mean, I don't know.
you're 4,000
you're
miles
not.
in any direction from any land.
You're about as close to an island as you are a parachute.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Caleb. What do you got?
I would go plane.
Plane.
Oh. So I'm gonna go plane because if I crash and die with a plane, it's gonna be quick and you're gonna die when you
That's
hit the
fair.
earth.
That's
And I've heard that drowning is one of the most painful deaths possible.
Yeah, I have an irrational fear. No, it's actually pretty rational.
It's pretty
fear of
rational.
Drowning.
Yeah,
so-
drowning
They,
doesn't sound
they
like
say that
anything.
drowning is worse than like being caught on
I
fire.
thought drowning
Yeah.
was like a nice like.
No.
Like you just go to
It's not
sleep.
peaceful.
It's
No.
very, from I don't know.
Oh, cool guys! Thanks for an extra fear that I didn't have. This is great.
Your body fills with water from tip
Yeah.
to toe.
Hey, Dusty, you want to go on a
But
vacation
you're
to the
alive
ocean?
for most
Yeah,
of it.
no,
To the
I'm not.
beach?
I'm not flying.
When you're
or getting
burned
on a boat.
alive, at least like the fire will singe off your nerve endings and you won't feel it anymore at some point.
Yeah, I don't know if
Why
that's
you?
true.
Why you get?
That's not true.
In what scenario you get
That's not
burned
true.
alive?
Well, I'm saying most people are like, would you rather drown or burn alive?
Sorry. My bad.
I think most people would take I would rather be drowned alive, but from what I've heard, it's more painful to drown than it is to be.
How many
burned
people do
alive.
you know that have drowned alive and burned
I've
alive?
talked to a lot of people.
Dusty, what do you think? Are you going boat or plane?
Oh, plane all day. I'm not getting on a boat.
Dusty's not getting on a boat. Damn, I feel like I picked the wrong one now. I like Dusty's
You
answer.
picked the wrong one. Rather,
Except for the ones that I picked the other times. Okay.
So my thing with that is that you can survive like a boat and like you'd be in the water and you could come up and then you're getting eaten by a shark.
that's fair.
Like you're dealing with
Yeah,
both of your
yeah,
fears
yeah,
in
yeah,
one
that's fair.
scenario.
Yeah, that's fair. And surely I'm gonna get cut and I'm gonna bleed. And it's just gonna be a mess. Okay. Well, great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go whichever one you guys all go on. That way we can all die together. That'd be great.
Can we all be together on this plane?
That's right. Okay. All right, Mabry, you're up.
all right. So I'm scrolling through a couple. I had a list going up here.
He's pretending like he has a list. He has
He has a website is what he has.
Oh, you cheating motherfucker! I brought these up out of my brain.
Oh no, I didn't do that. All right, so I think the one that I would rather hear y'all's thoughts on. Let me scroll back to it. Hold on one second. Make sure I say it correctly.
He's scrolling. He's not inventing one in his brain right now.
I just said it. I'm doing that. Come back to me. I gotta find it.
All right,
I lost
Caleb,
it.
go
I
ahead.
I scrolled
What's your
pretty
next
deep.
one?
I scrolled pretty deep into this one.
This one is as good as my first one, I feel like.
Okay.
But would you rather deal with the clown from It
Oh, shit. Wait. Wait.
or
Dusty's gonna agree with me. Did you see the new It? You didn't? Did you see the clown from the new It? Okay. Are we talking 1980s clown It or the new clown It?
1980s clown?
Oh
It?
yeah. Well, yeah, okay. I'm probably gonna take this one. Go ahead. That clown was just a dude. Like he's just a regular guy. Go ahead.
Or the alien from the Alien movies.
Oh shit.
With that, so we're fighting them.
Yes, it's like
Would you rather?
it's like Mortal Kombat.
Would you rather-
You're fighting them.
Okay. Would you?
Jeez, dude, those aliens are tough.
Who would you rather take on a first date? The
So
alien-
it still has his ability to like transform into things that you fear.
Yes.
Oh God,
It's Christmas.
that's terrifying. I don't.
He had so many things to choose from for
I
me.
know.
He could pick a multitude
I know
of
that
things.
it's kind of like the Freddy thing
Yeah.
with the Jason Freddy thing.
Yeah.
It's if they can
Golly.
like literally feed on your fear, they open up so many options.
Well, I'm gonna say a group of kids killed it.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
true.
a group of kids is like the same brain power as me as an adult. I feel like I got to be able to outsmart that clown, right? I mean, I
Remember
gotta.
though, you chose you can't read, so you can talk, but there's not much there.
I like how you make it sound like it takes my intelligence away. Also, it's like all of a sudden I'm just like, duh, I'm glad I can talk,
Well, you can't read, so I mean, you're.
but I can listen to audiobooks.
This is a different scenario.
All right.
This scenario doesn't play into your
Caleb-
scenario.
I like how you pulled up.
Caleb pulled up the alien picture. I know how scary it is. Why is it?
It's terrifying.
It's because
It's
we're talking
large. So
So,
I think I'm going to
Andrew,
lean
have you-
on what Andrew said.
Andrew's
previously.
wait, hold on. Andrew's
Oh.
super young. Have you ever seen the alien?
Of course I've seen
Okay,
it.
all
I
right,
have
just
good
checking.
parents.
Okay.
I have good parents.
So
Shout out Dave.
I think I'm going to lean on what Andrew has said previously in some of our fight conversations. I think I'd rather die quickly, and I'm going to go with the alien because I
alien
feel like they're
kill you
probably
quick.
going to both kill me, and I'm going to go with the alien
that's
and
a
just
good point.
let it just do,
That's a good point.
Now, if we're talking about the alien's going to do that crap where it lays its egg and it comes out of my chest, have you seen the new Alien movie?
No.
They're
Yes.
like, oh, like we've done the whole stomach thing where the alien comes out of your stomach. Now it comes out of freaking back. Like it's like, good gosh, take it down a notch. It's too much. Yeah, I'm
This
gonna
all
go.
sounds terrible.
As long as they don't do that, where the alien hatches out of me and I just have to fight that thing and it kills me pretty quickly, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go alien.
All right, that's fair.
Andrew, what are you doing?
Alien for sure.
You're taking the alien.
Yeah, because the alien's gonna scare you that quick second when you die, but
Have you
It,
seen?
y'all seen the movie It? That thing
Yeah.
just terrorizes
Have you seen
for
the old
40
It?
minutes until it gets you.
Have you seen the old It or just the new It?
Just the new one.
You have to. Okay,
Oh,
your homework.
man.
Your homework for next week is you have to watch the old Stephen King It, the old one from the '80s.
It's not that good.
What's
It's
it?
not that good.
Excuse me?
It's not that good.
How good is the old It? It's good. It's
It's
incredible.
not that good.
I've seen the new It. The old
I'm
It is
not,
better.
I would say they're both not that good. I'm not arguing that.
Well,
it's
I'm
not
just
better.
saying.
I'm just
this
saying
one's
they're
better.
not.
Okay.
It's not that good.
So I'm gonna pick. Damn, I like your idea of just getting killed by the alien super
Come
quick.
on, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to be tortured.
No, dude, it's too much. with the
Dusty,
whole-
Dusty, are you getting tortured or are you getting a little tongue slung through your chest?
That's exactly what I.
Yeah.
Dude,
Alien's gonna be quicker.
I think so.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's gonna kill you quick. Dude, this is what's that actor's name? He's in Clue, the movie. Yeah,
Tim
Clue.
Curry was the original.
He's the butler in Clue, and he's like
Oh,
also
yeah.
he's also the scary dude. Okay.
He's Frankenfurter.
I mean,
I
this
would
guy.
I would say that it
he's
as a
scarier.
I would say it as a clown does not scare me, but I can see like where that's scary. Like if a clown was like ha ha being like creepy, I'd be like whoa, but
Yeah.
that doesn't really.
I mean, that's terrifying.
But you have to understand that it is going to feed off your fears and become whatever you fear. So I'm like,
It like transforms into a raping serial killer. And I'm like, damn it!
He's like, get over here, boy. I'm gonna make you squeal like a pig.
Shit, I picked the wrong one. Where's the alien? All right, neighbor, did you find yours?
Oh yeah, I got mine.
Okay, great.
All right, hold on. All right, so would you rather have whatever you're thinking to appear above your head for everyone else to see, or have absolutely everything you did stream live for everyone to see?
I feel like for you, I'm guessing for you, you don't want to have the thought bubbles above your head.
But whatever you do,
That's fine.
people are gonna see it everywhere.
That's fine.
You gonna go with that?
I'd rather have everybody see what I do. I don't want people to see what I think. I don't want
At
people.
least you can control somewhat what you
Yeah.
do. Sometimes you can't control what you think.
Do we know that Do we know that we're being like everything we're doing is being streamed live, or is it just
Everything you do is being streamed
But
live.
he's
Like, do
asking.
we-
But he's
are we
asking.
conscious of
Oh,
it?
Do we
yeah,
know
yeah,
it?
yeah. You know it.
Oh,
you
then
know
yeah, I'm picking.
Oh, definitely.
Right, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was hoping more of like Truman Show.
Oh god.
Oh, like you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't
it.
know.
Ooh.
Yeah. If you don't, if you didn't weren't aware, the thing is just like.
But if you don't know, there's really no fear behind it because, like, he doesn't like.
You have to know.
You know, you have to know because it's like, you know.
My thing is with the Truman Show. They didn't show him in his teen years whenever he.
Yeah.
You know,
I was gonna say like as a man, the one thing that I can think of that comes quick off the top of my head that I don't really want people to see is my private time
Yeah.
with my privates.
Shout out. Wait, hold on. Let me give a quick shout out to Mabry's mom. All right. So, okay. So I'm picking. I don't want the thought bubbles above my head. There was.
Yeah, I don't
there
think
was,
so
There was
either.
10 times today already that I was like, I'm glad people can't see
See
what I'm thinking. Andrew.
Actually, I think the thought bubbles would be kind of funny because like you're not saying it, but like everybody's just like, dang.
It's like, Andrew, I can clearly see what
But
you're
you,
thinking.
you understand,
right
like just as a reference. I don't know if this is true, but I'm just as a reference point. If you were working out
I
next.
didn't like your hair.
No, hold on. That's fine.
oh shit!
Listen,
Coming after him.
I can live with that, but just think about the hell fury I would rain down on you if you were working out next to Laura and a little thought bubble popped up on your head, and I saw it and I was like, oh, this motherfucker.
Wait,
about
hold
to
on, wait. The
die.
hell fear that you would, the fact that Laura could see it too. And
Oh yeah, that's
Hey,
awesome.
Laura, I'd be more worried about Laura.
You have a twofold problem.
Yeah.
All right, so Andrew's gonna go with thought bubbles.
So
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Okay.
So it would be-
Andrew say it'd be fun.
it would be funny with the thought bubbles with Dusty or Andrew even, but every time Dusty mentions Baywatch and it just has
Oh.
Pamela Anderson's boobs popping up and down.
See, I'm gonna ask Dusty on this. But I don't think Pamela Anderson's the hottest one on that show. Yeah, she's not. That's not the one.
I haven't really watched it. That's the only slow mo
Oh,
show.
oh, have you seen a recent picture of Yasmin Bleeth?
Oh, it's bad.
Pull up Yasmin Bleeth. Wait. You need to cut this in right now because we need to see Caleb spell Yasmin Bleeth.
You got it. Come on, Caleb.
Come on,
you got this.
Caleb. Yeah. Oh,
Yes! Let's go,
it
Caleb.
auto-populated.
Let's go. No, he spelled it correctly all the way through.
Okay, so that's what she used to look like.
Oh my gosh.
She so she was like everybody's like I need Yasmin Bleeth.
Yeah.
And then she's like Jabba the Hutt.
Ah,
That's a
Terrible.
good.
Do you know what it is?
No.
You'll see it later. It's
My
pretty-
goodness.
Dusty knows. You've seen it? Okay, it's not good.
Wow. Not much better.
It's not. It's pretty terrible.
this is a great time to bring up CrossFit Invigorate.
Yeah.
If you don't want to look like
Yeah.
this later in your years, join CrossFit.
Miss Bleeth,
Invigorate.
if you're listening, I urge you try CrossFit. All right, so I guess that's. Oh, did we get everybody's vote? So Andrew's going thought bubbles. Dusty's going.
Wow.
He's going live. Yeah.
I'm going, we're
Live.
going live.
Caleb, I feel like you definitely don't want your thought bubbles.
I'm
Rachel will
definitely
be
going
like,
live.
I didn't know what that meant.
No, Rachel
She's
knows.
like-
Rachel's
she's like-
poor
she's
innocent
like-
mind can't take it.
Caleb, we're not doing that. You sicko.
Oh my gosh.
no,
True. While you were having sex, though, at least your partner would know what you wanted next.
They're just like, oh my god.
I'm not doing that.
They're like, get away from me. Get away. You're like, damn these thought bubbles.
But no. Of all the people in the world, Rachel already knows most of my thoughts.
That's
so,
true. Caleb also doesn't hide most of his thoughts. So
It wouldn't be that.
the only other one I had that I thought was just funny because only one part of it's funny is would you rather spend a night in jail with Tiger King, the guy from Tiger King, Joe Exotic, or a night in jail with Charles Manson?
Oof.
that's a rough.
Charles Manson found God, so I'm go.
You're going to go Charles Manson?
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
Dusty's reaction does not make me feel like that's a good response.
I was also born in the 90s.
I feel like I could fight. I feel like I could.
you could fight off both of them.
I could fight off both of them. That's
Well,
true.
hold on. You got to remember, Charles Manson at this point is in jail, has no weapons, and is a smaller guy. Like
Yeah,
he's
that's
not. So here's where I go. I go Charles Manson, so I could put him to sleep.
You gonna choke him out?
Oh yeah. Tiger King, he's crazy.
You
and
gonna
all that
cuddle
stuff,
with him?
But I have no need to I have
What if
no
he-
need to invoke violence on him. Charles Manson. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to be the guy that.
Just to be fair, not that this should aid in your decision, but has everybody seen the Tiger King documentaries?
Yeah.
Okay, so he
Spoiler alert.
He turned 2 straight men gay. So there's a chance that you could come out of that jail cell a
That's
different
true.
person.
I
That's
don't.
true. But he
I
said
just
Charles-
said I just chose Charles
I was about to say,
Manson.
he
I just said I chose Charles Manson because I want to.
Listen. Charles Manson gets a shiv and a gun.
What?
Who you picking now?
I still like a crack at Charles Manson.
But your hands are tied behind your back.
Well,
And
with what?
what's
And
that?
your
With
legs.
what?
With what? What are
Handcuffs, and your pants have been taken down by the guard.
I thought was Charles Manson that way? Was he a raper?
No,
killer?
no, but he might be. You don't know.
He's been in prison a
Been in prison a
while.
long time.
He's a rapist, serial killer.
Yeah, I was about to say
killer.
he's been in there a while, so you know.
So
My pants are down. I don't like. Oh, it
the
feels
prison,
like you're
the
urging
prison
me to
guard-
go Tiger
the,
King
the
now.
prison guard is like, let me just shimmy these down for you.
I guess I gotta go Tiger King it.
The prison guards are watching. Like, hey, what's gonna happen?
They're holding like,
What's
hey,
gonna happen?
guys,
What's gonna happen?
he's Charles Manson. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with me.
Andrew, do you know about Charles Manson?
Yeah, that's like I would want to talk to him. Like cult crime is so cool to me.
You want to talk to him?
He did
You
find
don't,
God,
Dusty's
though.
reaction to you.
don't
Tom,
wanna-
that's funny.
Probably.
Wait, you don't want
I
to talk to
think so.
Tiger King?
I feel like I know enough.
I feel like you
said,
wouldn't do a lot
"I
of the
got all I
talking
need to
of
know."
Joe Exotic. I feel like he's not a very good listener. He's just talking a
Yeah,
lot.
well, I mean,
Look, my thing is,
he sang that
unless-
beautiful song at that guy's funeral. So I mean, I don't know. Spoiler alert, in case anybody's wondering.
My thing is, if we're in a jail cell in the confined spaces,
Yeah.
now unless Andrew's right and he's found God, then I wouldn't want to I'm not gonna just kill him for no reason. I'm assuming he's attacking me. Get a crack at that guy? Yeah, for sure.
Are you worried that he's mind controlled other people? Like, you think he can get you?
No.
You don't think? No. I bet you those straight guys didn't think Joe Exotic could turn him gay.
Wait, are you talking about Joe Exotic or Charles Manson?
It's just, I'm just saying.
Joe Exotic had meth on his side.
That is true.
Well, Charles Manson had LSD on his side.
Fair
I'm
enough.
just saying that.
We're in a jail cell.
I'm not, you don't think people don't get drugs in jail?
No, that's true. And he is Charles Manson, so you never know.
Yeah, that's right. Is he dead now? He's still alive?
I don't know.
Can we fact check that?
Yeah.
Is Charles Manson alive? I don't know.
I
that.
would like to say though that in his mind he's like, he got busted, and he's like, oh well, I'll go down in infamy. But here we are. No one knows if you're alive or dead. How
Dude,
important
you know
are
what?
you?
You know what infuriates my dad?
He's dead. 2017.
Look how terrible he looked. 2017. Damn, he's been dead for
Yeah,
3
I'm
years.
definitely
We
going
didn't know.
into jail cell with that guy. He's not
That's
very
fair.
threatening at all.
So you know what infuriated my dad is he would talk about, he'll probably, if I called him right now, I'd be like, hey, what do you think about Charles Manson? He'd be like, did you know that they let him get out of jail to get his teeth fixed? He's like, those are my tax dollars. He went to
That's
a
a
dentist.
good point.
He's furious about it.
That's a really good point, though. I mean, we're already paying. Like,
Let's be
my thing
honest.
is the fact that, like, how
Does-
long was he in prison?
Forever?
Well, that's what-
the 70s?
Yeah, 70s.
The 70s?
So, why are my tax dollars paying for that man to even live? Like, dude, we got a quick little
Oh, he just
You're
put
asking-
him down.
he just did it out. He killed 9. One
Oh,
attempted,
dude.
Allegedly.
Two.
Allegedly.
You know the movie
He
movie
raped 2
Strangers.
people?
Isn't that based off of like people who kind of like were following his lead? Like the
What is
movie
it?
Strangers was
I
where
don't know.
they're in the woods. and
Stranger
these-
Things?
No, just Strangers.
So basically, the quick story.
You should watch it. That's a terrifying movie.
I don't know if this. I'm just gonna tell you the quick story. Is supposedly that the United States government gave him LSD to see if mind control worked, and he controlled all these people to kill other people. So his defense was like, I never actually murdered anybody, but he just controlled them to do it. But I mean, either way, he's clearly a psychopath. He
That's-
did a lot of bad things.
Spoiler alert: the movie Strangers. They do like this whole like terrorizing people in the woods, and they end up killing them. And at the end of the movie, they're tied down to chairs, and they're about to kill the 2 people, and they're like, "Why are y'all doing this?" And they were just like, "Just because it's fun." And I'm just like, "Ugh!" Like it's like that's a terrible ending of a movie.
That's
like
creepy.
it's a terrible. That I was like, but I think it's based off of He convinced other people to kill other people, but ugh.
All right. Real
Wait,
quick.
I was the only one that answered.
Oh,
Charles
I'm
Manson.
sorry. I'm sorry. I got so excited. I got so excited. Okay.
Andrew answered.
So, Andrew, who was it? Who did you pick?
Charles Manson?
You picked
Yeah,
Charles
so
Manson.
Me and Andrew
Yeah.
are Charles
Is it-
Manson.
I'd want to like interview him.
Is it
He's so
only
cool.
because Tiger King is gay?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
I
Andrew.
feel like that's what you said. Andrew's like, I'm editing that out, what Dusty just said, so it's not even going to be out there. I'm going to pick, who am I going to pick? Charles Manson.
I just feel like Joe Exotic would be annoying as hell.
I'm gonna,
like,
That's
he's,
the-
he's
that's
just
the
like,
Kilgore. Who
he's
would
just
you
like,
pick?
bang, 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 bang.
Joe Exotic's harmless.
Yeah, that's
Joe-
true.
That's
feel
who
like-
I would go
yeah,
with,
I'm,
Joe
I'm going,
Exotic.
I'm going Joe Exotic. There ain't no.
Yeah.
He'd be annoying, but he's not.
Yeah, that's right. You'd be the alpha male in there. It'd be all right.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be all right.
Dude, that
I
guy
agree.
that was gay with him was a big guy.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
What does that have to do? What is his size? have
Caleb,
to
you
do
look
with it?
like him kind of. A little taller.
Oh, is that right?
Taller.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you
man.
know
He'd be like, hey, Joe.
Hey, you know what's
Oh,
funny?
my
You know
haircut's
what's funny?
stupid, but
I'm not
Mabry's
him.
like, oh, Caleb's a pretty good looking dude. He's tall, dark, and handsome.
Hey.
Just like Joe Exotic likes them.
Hey, it's not my. Hey, y'all are ones wanting to pick a
All right.
jail cell with Joe Exotic.
So Halloween Spooktacular, we talked about a lot of scary things, especially Mabry wimping out. What I really want to talk about
Whipping out, yeah.
on,
Me?
on the haunted house. I mean, I said no right off the bat.
$20,000 on the line.
Yeah, no way, no chance.
Before we end, I would like to talk about, if you guys are okay with it, the fight that's happening on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
They
seem to respect each other.
I know
a lot.
Andrew and Dusty don't follow UFC too closely, but let me paint a picture for you. Habib Nurmagomedov is 28-0. He has one style. The style is I'm going to take you down, and then I'm going to beat you up and either choke you out or beat you into submission. And 28 times, nobody's been able to stop him. Justin Gaethje apparently has some good wrestling abilities, so they think he's the toughest opponent for Habib that he's ever had. So Justin Gaethje's 22-2-0. This is probably one of the biggest fight. I would guess. Everybody knows Conor McGregor, right? Conor McGregor has like the top 2 highest grossing pay-per-views of any UFC fight. I would guess, and we can talk about this next week if we want to take a bet on it. I'm gonna bet that this fight sells more pay-per-views than the Conor Habib fight, based on the styles. Justin has really good defensive wrestling. And if he's able to stop Habib from now, if Habib takes him down, it's pretty easy to see what's going to happen. If Justin can stuff some takedowns and stand up with him, it's going to be a toss-up. It's just it's one of those things. This might be a fight where if Habib wins, he might retire at 29-0.
So I don't, like I said before with the whole COVID thing, I didn't really follow UFC until COVID happened and really got into it and enjoy it. But I watched some YouTube videos on both these guys, and I would say that like there's a difference between the styles of Khabib. Is that right? Khabib?
Well, they say Habib. He's right. He's Dagestanian.
Say his last name.
Nurmagomedov.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I would say there's.
I'm glad I was able to keep my reading ability.
Yeah, true. But there's a different style in their wrestling for sure. But I would say that the thing that popped off the page to me was Justin's quickness of his hands. The dude strikes like lightning, so that's a problem. I don't know. I haven't seen. Like I said, I just watched like YouTube videos. But man, dude, that guy, he's got quick hands. Like he pops people quick.
Justin's really good. He's really good. It's just the problem is what Habib does to people is you're tentative because of how good his wrestling is. They said there's guys that are like 20, 30 pounds heavier than him that have a hard time, that are wrestlers, have a hard time wrestling with him because he's so good.
Wow.
So it's a really good fight. I would like to take some bets on it. Is the whole reason I brought it up. I would like to. So
Okay.
Can you pull up Vegas odds on this fight, Caleb? I'm gonna make Dusty and Andrew bet on this, even though they're not big UFC fans. I'm just gonna give you the spread.
I already decided.
Who's gonna win?
Habib.
Why?
Because that just sounds cool.
Habib sounds cool.
Habib.
So you're picking a Dagestani over an American?
Yeah, I was gonna go American almost just
Damn.
based off the fact that he's American.
I'm picking Habib too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's like, Andrew,
What's
we'll
up with the
talk
blonde
later.
wig that he wears? What's that?
I don't know. I have
What
no
do you
idea.
mean?
I have no idea. What's the
I
spread?
need answers.
Can we see? Oh, here we go. That can't be up to date.
What's the spread?
If that's up to date, we need to bet on Justin Gaethje right
This
now.
is October 22nd, 2020.
Holy shit. Okay. So Khabib is a minus 357. That means
Jeez,
you have to
dude.
bet $357 to win 100. Justin Gaethje is a plus 275. That means if you bet 100, you win 275. That's a solid bet. I'm going to bet on that actually now that it's that much.
Before I even looked at this, I was gonna say I'm gonna bet on Justin, just because everybody has their day. Everybody loses a fight, so Habib's gonna lose a fight at some point. Might as well be this guy.
I'm gonna pick. I'm also gonna bet on. So we can take it. Andrew's gonna be opposite of us already, so we can make some kind of crazy awesome bet. That's not a lot of money. It'll be something fun though, Andrew. I'll think about it here.
I'll say this,
If you
Andrew,
take-
for your sake, if Vegas is spotting that man that much, like
That's a solid bet.
That's a lot. That's,
So if
a steep.
if Justin wins,
They don't
this,
lose a lot of those.
If Justin wins this, that alters the UFC in a huge way that people don't understand. That's why if you're betting money, this is gonna be over by every time everybody hears this. But I'm gonna take money on Justin Gaethje just because of those odds. But
Yeah, that's right. It's the odds. You got to take it. But when I say they don't miss a lot of those bets,
So let's say no money's on the table. I'm gonna put it out here. No money's on the table. Let's see who votes for who, and then let's make a bet based on it. So I'm gonna pick Justin Gaethje.
I would like to go back to before I saw that because it's hard for me to go Justin after seeing that.
But it could be. But at this point, it could be. These are just. I mean, it could be. They're the same fighters they were 2 weeks ago. To be clear, for you, before you guys vote, Khabib has knocked people. Has put people on the ground. He's got punching power, but it's because he's overwhelmed them with wrestling. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna pick Justin.
Okay.
I agree. I pick Justin.
Andrew's gonna pick Khabib. Did we talk him out
You're
of it?
making him second guessing.
Yeah, of course you could talk me out of it.
He
I talked you out of it?
He doesn't know anything about the sport.
Andrew.
I don't know a thing.
I'm going Habib. I'm going Habib. But I have to say, honestly, only because of that. I mean,
Okay.
you can say, like, I'm sure they bet it up.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the only reason they bet it up is because the odds were highly Habib. And I'm telling you, those guys, they don't. Dude, that's crazy. That right there. I'm probably actually going to put money on Justin.
I am.
Just
sure.
because if he wins by chance, you'll say, "Oh my gosh, you triple your money!" Like it's crazy. But I'm
agree.
telling you, when they put that line on the table right there, they're not cashing out a lot.
Fighting is one of the weird sports where it only takes one fraction of a second, and that betting line doesn't matter. So
I'm telling you
okay.
though, they take that.
So
into
I'm gonna
account.
go Habib. It's
Habib.
Habib, Justin,
I guess I'll go Habib. That was my original.
and the tying vote is gonna be Habib. Yes. Okay, so we got 3-2. Okay, Caleb, what is our bet gonna be? What are we gonna bet these guys?
When's the fight? Can I get out of this 50 burpees?
No. It's gonna be after.
Well, hold on.
We're gonna pay our 50 burpees tomorrow.
I would like to say this as well.
Okay.
I'll talk about it after that. I don't have time to do that after. I got to work out and get out of there.
We'll do it right after. It'll be
All right.
immediately.
Okay.
It's only gonna take a couple minutes.
Can
you'll be just a little bit
Can you
behind
cut
me.
this out of the podcast because these two are bickering like two old women?
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to
Cut that out. Cut that out, Andrew.
They're bickering like
I'm
two
just
little
saying,
women.
I got limited time to go to the gym. Like I can't.
But we could do it first.
This is a conversation we have after
Maybe.
the podcast.
Okay,
I
sorry.
I said that.
So the new bet, the bet. So we did 50 burpee box overs.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna let. Who am I gonna let pick? I'm gonna let somebody else pick, Caleb. We'll just ride with it. Andrew, what do you want to bet? CrossFit, something we can pay physically.
Oh man, I really don't know.
All right, let me think here. Dusty, you have any ideas? Dusty usually comes up with something pretty sadistic.
Physically pay.
200 wall balls.
Yikes.
200 wall balls.
Unbroken.
No.
Oh, what? What?
You have to pay 200 wall balls in one sitting, and you have to you can't be like I'll do one and then I'll do another. It has to be 200 wall balls
I'm good
with
a 30-pound wall ball.
Ooh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for, people.
That's a no.
Andrew says no.
Okay.
Y'all, we're gonna win, so we're gonna get to watch them do it.
So 200 wall balls, you can use a 20. I'll let Andrew use a 20.
Andrew?
Dusty's got to use it.
No. Andrew can use the 25.
25. Yeah, that's fair. 25. You got to use 25. Okay, Dusty. You give it.
Dusty's
No, you
like
gotta use a
25.
30. Sorry. Okay. All right. So the bet is.
You like wall balls, right?
The bet is
30
The bet is
30-pound wall ball.
230-pound wall balls. If me and Caleb win, we get to watch you guys suffer. If you guys win, you can watch us suffer. Is that all good?
I'm good with it.
Hey,
Habib.
for all you listening, if you don't like talking about betting and stuff like that, you could have skipped over all this stuff on Spotify, iTunes, and iHeartRadio app, just so you know.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and press 15 seconds forward. It's going to be fine.
Keep an eye out for a new segment on our Instagram called Dusty Bets.
Dusty Bets. I'd also like to have a new segment where we give Andrew a job, and it's like Andrew's something. Like Andrew comes up with something, and he presents it to us every week, and we talk about it. I don't know what it is exactly. I haven't formulated the idea, but I thought it'd be fun if he was like, "Hey, what do you guys think about shag carpets?" And we talk about shag carpets or whatever it is. I don't know exactly what it is. Like out with shag carpets. Don't pick shag carpets your first week.
Don't do it.
I've already said no to
Oh,
It's a big hard no.
So since we're talking about sports real quick, top story of the week, Tua named starter for the Dolphins.
So can I get everybody's vote on this? You can't interject. I'm just going to say one thing. Let me get everybody's vote. Caleb said they weren't going to put Tua in till week 8, but they announced
put him in week 7.
They announced it week 7. So are we going to say that Caleb lost it or Caleb won it?
All right, you have to tell them that week 7 is their bye week.
It's a bye week, but they still announced it week 7.
Well, technically, they put him in week 6, and then they announced it week 7.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, like when did he touch the field?
Week
He
6.
touched the field week 6, and then he's
Then
going to
he's
take
out.
over.
That's
from
not.
them.
That's. Are you kidding me? He was 24.
Let me say this.
It was
Wait,
24
hold on.
he played, and then Ryan never played again.
That's fair.
And then they announced that he's the starter.
Dusty, what were you
Right.
going to say?
He just mop up at the end though.
Yeah,
But
he
I
played.
think. But do you think that was like they knew they were going to put him in week 8, and they were just like, we're up so much, let's get him a couple
How
snaps.
many? What was the score when they put him in?
24-0,
24-0? That's a.
and it was
What
it
was
was
the
like
time?
2 minutes left.
Anything
Oh.
could have happened in those 2 minutes. It was still a close game.
Yeah,
They put him in to close it
That's
up.
mop up.
That's
yeah,
that's
mop
like
up.
when Tua's
But they
brother
did-
got in against
But
Alabama.
they definitely announced it week 7. Though.
Tua's brother was the 3rd string quarterback for Alabama.
The
That's
only
true.
way to do this appropriately is there's an odd number of people here, so
Yeah.
we have to vote on it.
Yeah. Okay.
I vote Caleb was wrong.
Week 7. Caleb's
That's
wrong.
2 votes.
Yeah, week 7.
Oh, that's going to make it. Dusty, I just want to get the vote.
They announced it.
Wait,
Week 7. That's a 4-1.
Even though
They
it was
announced
bye week,
it.
If they were to have
are
a
you
game,
guys
they would've
all?
put him in.
Are you all? First off, I don't respect Andrew anymore at all. Are you kidding me?
He's so mad.
I'm mad because I know you guys know that you're wrong.
He's so mad. Okay, all right. Caleb is so mad. So 2 is coming in.
2 is
Our
coming
pr-
out.
we-
In week 8,
We obviously didn't get Caleb's present because I haven't heard anything back from it.
No, that's such a bummer.
But
Should we
but
tell
it's
him?
okay. I appreciate.
What?
You already
Should we tell
told
him?
me. You
Tell
already
him
Oh,
told me.
yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Thank
we-
you,
No,
though.
we told him. Were you drunk that day? Okay.
For sure.
So Caleb's 2 a jersey. So, all right, guys. So that was the episode. We did most of it on something scary or something freaky. We got Andrew over here on audio. Andrew, say something.
Something.
Great.
Nice.
We had
Perfect.
Dusty as our first live viewer.
Live.
So Dusty was here live. He was hanging out with us. That was awesome. Guys, we love when you guys comment on our stuff.
Yes.
We'll try to post more things that are engaging to make you guys post.
Yeah.
You can follow us at Reaching for the Bars on Instagram, Reaching for the Bars on Facebook, at Reaching for the Bars at gmail.com. You can reach us all those places. Comment, email us anything that you want us to bet on, anything you want us to talk about. We'd love to hear it. We love all the viewers, all the listeners. It's awesome. We're gonna try to do a better job with YouTube, getting it up. I think we fixed it this week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So we're really rolling on that stuff. So we should be getting better and better every week. You guys got anything?
Good to go.
Good to go.
Ready to go.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.
Peace.
See ya.
We should cheers at the end
Oh, we cheers.
and air cheers over here.